Hello everybody, good morning. Today is Saturday the 13th of April 2013 and we are here, we're back. It is the new start of the latest chapter, Argo, which is chapter 1, and features Booster Gold and then obviously Kara, New Krypton. We're also going to get the Legion of Superheroes in there as well. So if you haven't been keeping up with the news lately, well, get ready for things to unfold in a big way. Obviously last week was the first chapter of Valkyrie, which is the side story to Argo, featuring Lois Lane and the return of Lana Lang. Obviously the second chapter for that is going to be in another 4 weeks, in about three weeks time. So this week, next week, week after, and then after that it's chapter 2 of Valkyrie. Anyway, so let's bring it back. Here we are. This actually says part 1 of 9, so I'm actually quite intrigued about that. I guess that they're reducing the number of chapters per arc, as it were. So yeah, we need to find out a bit more about that. Why it says 1 of 9? Maybe there's going to be a special 3-part chapter afterwards or something. Quickly, I just want to focus something for you guys. In the second page, see at the bottom here. This bit, this inscription right there. It says Superman created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, which you get everywhere, whether it's comics, TV shows, movies, and anything like that. And then underneath it says by special arrangement with the Jerry Siegel family. That's quite intriguing, quite interesting. Obviously, you know, there's been a massive legal battle between Warner's and Siegel and Shuster estates, you know, about who should take control over the rights of Superman. In part, Warner's have won the battle as such. So whether this special arrangement is to say, okay, you know, DC and Warner's now have full reigns of everything Superman, that's probably what that is, what that entails. I don't know the full extent of that, but that's my theory anyway. Right, sorry, let's cut right into it. So good opening. We are introduced, or reintroduced as it were, to Skeets. He's not as you would imagine him to be, from if you've read the comics with Booster Gold in previous interpretations. Obviously Skeets looks more golden and stuff. Here he's a lot more silvery, chrome looking as it were as well. So whether he's going to evolve, that's another question. So it'll be interesting to see if he's going to go through a change or some sort of phase. He's got the perfect quirks. He's got the lines. He is Booster Gold's PA as such. He is his personal assistant, his management, his agent, everything that Booster needs is what Skeets is. And we've got a group of people running away from something, and some of them are wearing some interesting logos as well. There's someone with a K, another one with a T, someone with a W on there. So whatever it signifies, if we ever bump into this group of people again, that'd be interesting. But anyway, Skeets' introduction to Booster was brilliant. He's the gold standard in Earthbound rescues for 2 years running, and then he says quietly, below the 65th parallel. So bless him. But yeah, Booster Gold arrives, and well, it's Booster basically. But what is interesting is that these humans, civilians that are running away from something, they want Blue Beetle. They're asking for the kid with the bug on his back. So they don't really want Booster Gold. So Booster Gold is not really that favourable amongst these people. No, they want the Blue Beetle. And whilst Booster is busy trying to attack this wolf-like creature that's been chasing these people, he's using the Legion flight ring. But then it initiates something known as Protocol 6. When it activates it realises that the person who's wearing the ring isn't a Legionnaire, and just basically stops working, and Booster's pretty much in big trouble till Blue Beetle comes to the rescue. So Booster Gold and Blue Beetle kind of working in partnership, but not necessarily, because if you remember in the episode that Booster was introduced as well as Blue Beetle, the pair of them didn't really see eye to eye. You know, Booster is all about being, he's all about endorsements. He's a celebrity. He's not a superhero. He's more of a celebrity than he is a superhero, and he thinks of himself as a celebrity. He's egotistical. He's very, very self-centered, selfless in certain ways, only ever thinks about himself. But yeah, it's the best part is when Booster asks Skeets, what does Protocol 6 actually mean, and Skeets just has no idea. Now this bit really got me laughing, because we're at the apartment of Lois and Clark, and when you're just reading through the dialogue, and I'm just like, oh wow, okay, this is quite interesting. Where is it leading to? Next thing you know, well, let's just say that the Clois fans were teased epically. Sorry guys, but since Clark has now, he is Superman, him and Lois really can't, do that anymore, as they did in season 10 in Harvest. But yeah, apologies. I think Brian was just having epic fun there. But hey, who knows what's going to come after that. So this particular segment takes place before Lois is due to fly out to Africa, learning about the Angel of the Plateau. So she's getting ready. Clark's getting ready to do his thing as Superman. He misses Bart. He is very, yeah, he does miss Bart quite a lot. It's, bless him. He wishes that Bart was still around. And there's Lois consoling him, saying that as long as you're sure, are you sure you're going to be okay, especially with everything that happened with Bart. And he said, it's fine, don't worry, I will be okay. He's more worried about her than anything, but it's the fact that it's amazing how Lois is always worried about Superman, because she knows that as powerful as he is, who's watching his back? That's the thing, and she's got every right to care about him and to worry about him. And he just thinks, look, don't worry about me, Lois, I will be fine. And he'll still go out and save the day. It is quite an interesting partnership that they have there. The relationship between them is just really strong, and that's a good thing. So yeah, as I say, the conversation between them is pretty good. But then as Clark flies off to go and put out a fire, there you see the plane ticket, and it's got Ferris Air on there as well. So sign of things to come. Well, we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Anyway, Clark's back at the Daily Planet. I wouldn't say he's been sorely missed, but Cat Grant is slightly, well, she's unhappy and yet at the same time happy to see him. When Clark goes into his office and finds Booster Gold. Oh dear. Let's just say Booster hands him the Legion flight ring, and off they go. They've transported. Where have they gone? Well, as I've mentioned at the beginning, 31st century, Legion of Superheroes. Well, the best bit was, I think it was Booster's line that said it best. At least we're still in Kansas. And that's all I'm going to leave it there with, to be honest. So, I'm so glad that Booster's back. Skeets as well is back, so it'll be interesting to see how that all unfolds. What's going to happen next week, who knows? But I just want to add a couple of things as well. Today is actually officially, well, the date, that is 13th of April, is exactly 1 year to the date that Smallville season 11 started. Okay, and I was looking back at the videos that I did when first of all the news broke out back in February 2012 about the coming of Smallville season 11, who was involved, Brian Q. Miller, Kat Staggs, and a few other people. Obviously, artists have changed as the season has gone on. And I did another video which was the day before the official release of the first chapter, which was on the 12th of April, and then obviously the review of the very first digital chapter itself as well. And it's interesting how it's been a year already, and I can't believe how quickly it's flown by. But amazing how far we have come. And Smallville has been dominating the digital comics sales since it came out. I think DC reported that they got a 40%, at the time when it first came out, 40% increase in sales on the digital chapters, especially for Smallville. And as many people will tell you, those who have watched Smallville never have picked up a comic book before, and for them Smallville was the first comic book that they've ever read, which is good. But as I've said in my review for Valkyrie last week, there is more to Superman than just Smallville. Superman is not just about Smallville. don't just base everything that you know about Superman and Clark Kent only on Smallville. It's part of a bigger universe. So while it's great that DC have managed to get such a huge following with Smallville being released in digital chapters, at the same time, you know, as long as people know where it all started, how it all came about, everything's sweet for DC basically. So so yeah, as I say, happy anniversary, Smallville, for your season 11, and well done to Brian Q. Miller as well, Kat Staggs, George Perez, I think Pierre Perez as well, Gary Frank, and a few other people as well. I think Jamal Igle as well, who's done a few of the interior designs. Obviously, don't forget the print issues as well. They've also been doing some epic rounds. I mean, so it done quite well that even I think the first print issue of the first 3 chapters came back for a second printing, which was interesting enough, and I have actually done a video where I showcased said second printing cover as well. But yeah, I think it's definitely been a fantastic year for Smallville, for the return of season 11 in particular, and obviously we've been introduced to some new characters, reintroduced to old characters. We're getting great connections back to the old previous seasons as well. What's coming forward, who knows? I'm sure there's plenty else going on. As I've said, obviously Argo is going to involve Kara, new Krypton, Legion of Superheroes, and I think also Zatanna is going to be featured at some point as well. And as we've seen last week in Valkyrie, Lana Lang is back working alongside Lois, so that will be seeing how that progresses will be interesting. So that'll be great. Anyway, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Thank you all for watching. Before I actually go, for anyone who's wanting some epic Man of Steel news, if you have been seeing what's been going on this week, come back tomorrow, because I've got a special video coming, okay, where I'll be discussing everything that has been talked about so far, the news, the pics, the reveal of the new trailer, hopefully on Monday as well. So everything will be explained tomorrow, so look out for that tomorrow. Don't want to say too much just yet, but watch tomorrow, and everything will be discussed then at length. Right, I'm going to enjoy the weather. See you all later. Bye.